Hello friends, welcome to Nand Kishore classes. Today's lecture is going to be very interesting because today we are going to learn about percentage concept in detail using a very interesting story. That story is there were two friends. One was friend A and second was friend B, whatever the name is, A and B. Those two friends were very competitive in nature because they both were intelligent, and in the school usually they have competition that who is going to score good marks. Once what happened, there was a test being conducted in the school, and student A, she secured 16 marks out of 20. Okay, she secured 16 marks out of 20. Student B was not well on that day, so she didn't come. So what happened, A was very happy because B has not given the test, so she is the winner accordingly. Next day, what happened? Student B requested the class teacher that please arrange a test for me because I was not well yesterday. So, teacher obviously she agreed to her request. B gave the test next day, and B secured 21 marks out of 25 because teacher forgot actually what was the total marks of yesterday's test. She gave her 25 marks test. Now, when B scored 21 marks out of 25, then A was still happy that both have got same marks. A went to B and she said, see, my 4 marks got deducted, your 4 marks got deducted, we both are at the same level this time. B was having some doubt. She said, no, I have got better marks than you. But obviously A was not agreeing to her. So both of them decided to go to their class teacher. They together went to class teacher and asked, ma'am, please tell us that who have secured good marks. Then ma'am said, students, one person is having marks out of 20, second one is having out of 25. How can I compare them? Then she found an idea to make the denominator same. She said, wait, finding from different denominators is difficult, but let me make them 100. What she did, she multiplied this 20 by 5, 16 by 5, and this 25 with 4, at the same time 21 by 4. That means she wrote equivalent fractions. And what happened? She found that A has secured 80 out of 100, whereas B has secured 84 out of 100. Wow. Then ma'am told B is the winner. B has secured 84 marks out of 100, whereas A has secured 80 marks out of 100. Then see, the great idea comes. What is the idea? That if at all comparison is to be done, make the denominator 100. It makes the things very easy. Comparison is easy, right? Out of 100 you secured 80, out of 100 you secured 84. That difference was there. Then do remember now, if 84 is out of 100, it is known as 80%. 80%. And for easy way to understand, see, 100 is having 1 and 2 zeros. I am writing 1 like this, 1 0 in the left side, 1 0 in the right side in a slanted way. It becomes 80%. And here it becomes 84%. Now coming to this word percent. This is the symbol of percent. Now percent means what? Percent is per plus cent. Cent means century. Cent means century. Per means slash or out of. That means out of 100. So whatever is out of 100, we will call it percent. If 80 is out of 100, that means 80%. If 84 is out of 100, we will say 84%. Right? So this is the basic behind percent, that why percent comes into picture to compare something. Right? In short, if I would say, for a student, comparison is sufficient to understand. Now, then ma'am asked, do we always need to make the denominator same or some another idea is also there? Please try to understand this very carefully. Like one student was having 20 marks, sorry, not 20, 16 marks out of 20. One way of making denominator 100 was to multiply by 5, numerator and denominator both. But ma'am gave an idea, in spite of always doing so, you can directly multiply by 100 over 100. Multiply by 100 over 100. 100 over 100 means what? I'm doing next step. 100 over 100 means you just need to multiply it by 100, and this 100 in the denominator can be written as percent. Do you know 80% was 80 upon 100, 40% was 40 upon 100? That is why we usually multiply a fraction with 100 only to convert into percent. Actually, it is 100% written here. 100% means I have written 100 over 100, which is not changing its meaning. Easy thing is, in spite of thinking with which value should I multiply to get the denominator 100, you multiply by 100 over 100, and 100 in the denominator, avoid it and write it as a percent sign. From that day, in short, it is told multiply by 100, convert into percent. And you will see surprisingly, when 20 and 100 are cancelled, you are getting 80%. 80% is the result we were getting before. So now, as of now, our learning is, I'm doing the crux of the today's discussion. What learning we have? First learning is, if you are told somewhere you are having 75 over 100, you can write it as 75%. First of all, denominator 100 can be removed, you can write percent sign. Another thing is, let's suppose you are having 92%. It can also be converted into fraction by writing as 92 over 100. That means this, remove this percent sign, write 100 in the denominator. This is also correct. Both are interchangeable. So do remember, this is the first learning of the day. Second point is, if let's suppose you have secured 2 marks out of 5, you are having a fraction and you are told to convert into percent, fraction to percent. What you need to do? Just multiply by 100%. It will be converted into percent. 5 times 20, so 20 times 2 is 40%. That means 2 over 5 is 40%. It makes questions very easy, and which is very usually common question in the schools. When this topic is introduced, usually these questions comes that you have, let's suppose 3 over 4, convert into percent. Now converting into percent means multiply by 100. Not only 100, usually we say 100, but we place percent sign as well. Now 4 times 25 is 100, 25 times 3 is 75. So this is 75%, right? Whenever a fraction is given, multiply by 100% to convert into percent. This is the first thing we need to understand. Then if at all percentage is given, for example 75% is given and you are told to convert it into fraction, just remove percent sign, place 100 in the denominator, cancel it out. It can be cancelled in the table of 25 directly. It becomes 3 over 4. See, return, you can go to 3 over 4 as well. We started from 3 upon 4, which was 75%. Now 75% can again, we can reach up to 3 over 4 just by removing this percent sign. I hope my little story which I had narrated today is helpful to understand the concept. But do remember, this is not the original story. Somebody might be started thinking that it had originally happened sometimes back and a teacher has invented it. No, it's not like that. It is just a story made to make the students understand in the class, because they can relate to this. This type of situation usually arises in the school or in the classroom where students compare each other, right? So at that time, if we explain them, they understand it quickly. They get to know, yes, For comparison they need percent, but yes, in real life percentage has a lot of another importance. It was just an introduction of the topic, but later on we will come up with the different scenarios, different videos where profit, percent, loss, cost price, a lot of things will come. Keep watching our videos. Thank you so much for watching today.